Yes, don't forget that Doggie Diamonds No Filter is an actual audio podcast. Audio podcast that's on iTunes and Spotify, Apple Music, all the DSPs, digital streaming platforms that you hear podcasts on. This is actually on there, so make sure you go there and check it out. And also, for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Let's get into it. But you got to be Cash App ready. Let's go. Took a few days to relax. Did the Biggie thing on Saturday. So, well, it only been one day though, but you know, can't take days off. No days off, you know? So I'm back today. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit, then I'm gonna go exercise, trying to get my regimen back, you know. But I'm here. Phone been kind of on silent today. So if anybody texts me or call me, I didn't hear you. Because I've been chilling. So without any further ado, I present. Got to be a little bit more lively. That's right. Wake up. I'm up. Wake up. All right, I'm up. What's up, everybody? It's Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV, Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast. I want to build on something really quick. As you come into the room, hit the like button. I'm not alone. Go ahead.
Salute. Kareem Blizz Johnson, East New York finest, the Brooklyn native, the Brooklyn bomber, generals in the spotty spot. Pin Workman stand up, but Divine Mind knows, Divine Mind shows all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order, all things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
Love my comrade as much as I love my audience, as I love all my supporters. So, this is not new. Goes back to April sometimes when Snoop did Drink Champs. This is not new, so I don't want people to think that this just happened. But the whole hoopla of Biggie birthday and just that time, it kind of went past me. And I don't watch every Drink Champs interview because sometimes I can't set aside 3 hours or something like that to watch it.
Yeah,
so
I haven't watched. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched Drink Champ since you was on.
Don't do that. Feel dead ass serious.
I'm gonna keep it. Listen. It's a different pace when you have to sit here.
Yeah.
An hour and a half, 2 hours. Doing different things during the week, maintaining, self-employment and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't have time to sit there and listen to Nori giggle. I'm gonna be honest.
Listen to me giggle. No.
Huh?
Listen to me giggle, people. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So I haven't really watched.
Okay. Yeah, I peek in, but Snoop episode, I guess him taking, because he's been on there a few times. So what it is with me, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of times when artists frequent platforms, I don't watch every interview of them because when I interview somebody, I extract so much from them, ain't nothing left. So
right.
When you see 4 or 5 Snoop interviews, I'm like, well, what else could they possibly be talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't want to do it. But he did have something new to discuss because he acquired Death Row Records, a little bit, so.
Right, and what does that really mean? For real, I want to know. Because, we seeing a whole lot of different things transpire this week as far as Wall Street is concerned, as far as businesses is concerned, as far as, certain entities getting government money, you know what I'm saying? Which means y'all work for or with collaborating with the government, what does that mean when he says he owns Death Row?
I don't think he owns it. I think he runs it. I don't think he owns it. Ownership would mean catalogs and all that. And I know a lot of these individuals own their catalogs. I don't think he owns it, honestly. I think he runs it. I think it's a difference. Shout out to Mario Arroyo. Thanks for the donation.
Shout out to Marquise.
Yeah. So So this is what I'm thinking. In the discussion,
Mm-hmm.
he always said that he got a lot of love for Puff. He fuck with Puff. Now, the thing with that was always deep because you rock with somebody who your crew don't like, and it's
Right.
it's really really on. It's up with them. You know what I'm saying? As people would say, it's up. So I never understood how he always was trying to tippy toe over there with them and like, yo, I rock with them. But the thing that killed me was you was like one of the first one to set it on some East Coast, West Coast shit, Snoop. You was the first one at that Source Awards. You was the first one.
Listen, I for absolute fact don't like the fact that in public he makes an attempt to shift history like he remained neutral out of a lot of that shit. But at the Source Awards, he ignited a lot of it. I mean, of course, the big fellow said what he said, but you were the one who made the statement. New York don't have love for Dr. Dre. New York don't have love for Snoop Dogg. We know where we at. Didn't he say that?
Facts. And Tupac
was... Fuck it then. And an excited tone in the town.
Yeah, we're right.
Right? Now, if people, because we have viewers here, we have listeners here who don't know the time frame of things. That happened in August of 95. Pac was locked up. Pac didn't come home till after that. And then, of course, came, you know, the interviews, the hit him up and all this other. But Snoop, you fueled that. Let's not get it twisted. Because now this is your man.
But, you know, and I will say he had to go do that because they was on some East Coast. So, I guess he was pissed off, which I would have probably did that too. But don't act like it was all
wild out on the stage like that.
Me?
Yeah.
You know I would have wild out on that stage.
Come on now, come on. It wasn't necessary, especially at that time. It wasn't necessary.
Nah, that 95 Source Awards. You know
why?
We was on some bullshit. New York was on some bullshit.
Act like we don't know why the crowd was amped. You in NYC in 1995. Okay, like Doggy Style dropped in November 93. So West Coast was running the board. We're going to say from 88, 89 through the whole NWA process and all that.
Nah, they wasn't running the board. You would say 90 when Deep Cover dropped. That was it. They had it. That was it. Before that, we still had EPMD. We still had a lot of...
I'm talking about the numbers. NWA was going platinum. A lot of East Coast wasn't going platinum. So they was commercially running the board.
Yeah.
Right? So now you have the Source Awards, East Coast publication that rep with everything when we talking about 5 mics and all that. We talking about quotables of the month. And here they're presenting awards to lyrically challenged, I'm going to say, because they damn sure wasn't Souls of Mischief. They wasn't, lyrically challenged except for Corrupt and RBX. You dig what I'm saying? So, of course, if you in NYC in the bed of that, at that time, the bias was ridiculous. The bias was ridiculous. Of course, they're going to yell and scream. That's just like sometimes people watching the Grammys and they yelling and screaming at their TV when they see some other shit win. You're like, what? So, of course, but do you take it upon yourself to go hard like that on stage?
Nah, we was hating, bro. Remember, that's the saying the South got something to say awards. We was hating. We didn't have to do that.
Listen.
East Coast. We didn't have to do that. Well, I don't
Come
think.
on, man. You in the town. You in NYC. Come on. That's
Yeah, but what did they do wrong? They just came out and performed.
Listen. It wasn't the performances. Remember, this is an award show where, other than the Grammys just barely recognizing, nobody was trying to recognize hip hop even at that stage. So you saying, okay, they finally have not only a publication that's repping it, but now you got an award show, and then y'all gonna allow it. It wasn't time for it yet. It just wasn't time for it yet.
We was
and by everybody trying to, big their chests up, and yeah, we got something to, yeah, we here and all that. That added fuel.
No, it did.
Come on now. Let's look at 1995.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at it, right? And I'm gonna let it be known. I was part of the people that wasn't in town. Oh yeah.
You was on vacation.
I was already on vacation. So the elements of what NYC was very, very thick at that time. Come on, man. Come on. You know they was amped up.
Yeah,
the award show prior to that, 9/4, I was there. It was the same tension.
No, it's always going to be tension when a lot of yeah. So
that's when Pac grabbed the mic and all that and ran out during the acceptance speech and all that. It was thick.
Well, he ran out doing whose acceptance speech? Because I don't remember. That was so much.
Q-Tip in him.
Oh.
Tribe.
Okay.
And he claimed he heard he heard his music and he didn't, wasn't purposeful. But that shit was that was disrespectful. I was right there behind backstage. That shit was disrespectful.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing like that, So it was
we was hating.
As you always say, N-word's gonna N-word.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I mean, it's all these dudes, the street energy. Nobody was on at that time in NYC.
Dudes is positioning.
Wu-Tang like 500 deep. Like,
oh
yeah. This is what I'm saying. It's
very deep, very deep. Onyx, everything was. Listen. Now you talking about when dudes is getting snatching a little bit of bread out of the game, like this is just the beginnings of that, right? Dudes ain't really start touching that paper till like 9/8, but 9/4, 9/5, it was getting there. Remember, it was still bread in the street. So ain't no cameras and nothing.
Yeah. It was still custies outside.
People was getting to it.
So okay, so
you don't do that though.
Nah, he was supposed to. No, Suge violated. I don't think Snoop violated. I think Suge violated with that.
Right.
But Snoop was supposed to hold it down like that. Snoop was supposed to. I respect that.
You're speaking in a space where now you're saying you was always cool with them. You was
yeah.
So how do you do that?
And you did come kick the buildings too.
Well, that was after.
Still kick the buildings.
Yeah, but that was after.
But I'm just saying, you can't say you fucked with New York and you came over here and kicked the buildings over. You understand what I'm saying?
But they got clapped for that shit.
Yeah, but the point that I'm making is that you can't say you always was in alignment with New York and you kicked the fucking buildings. You know what I'm saying? Which was good because it ended up sparking CNN career though. That was the jump off for CNN. So that something good came out of that. Them getting clapped at. Anyway, that was some individuals from our part of the New York City who put that work in. Yeah. So but
after he kicked the buildings in the birth of CNN, and like it was a lot of different energies. You understand? Which we took some heavy losses during them.
That's where I want to go with it. That's where I want to go with it.
It's crazy.
So for them to say in 2022, yeah, Bad Boy and Death Row, we got some stuff going on. First of all, who the fuck is Bad Boy? Everybody dead.
I have no idea.
Everybody dead.
Yeah.
Everybody who could really carry that flag, who put that flag in Mace is alive. But the Locks ain't Bad Boy. And it was
never were.
Yeah, they were, but technically they wasn't.
Yeah, but he never treated them as such.
Yeah.
So they wasn't.
I mean, he had a superstar, so it was tough. He had 2 superstars, so it's tough to give them attention. He should have though.
Why not? Death Row had a few superstars, and they gave all of them attention. Why the fuck you couldn't do it?
It was the favoritism. I mean, to me, to me, the superstars of Bad Boy was Big, and Mace was the superstars, you know. But then you had people like G Dep. To me, was just real dope. Black Rob, like that has solid music. You know what I'm saying? Solid music.
Yeah, but look, you he shitted from the beginning. You shitted on Craig Mack. Who was his
Craig Mack. Yeah, Craig Mack.
So again, it shows that you really had some type of ill manner with you from the rip. And on the contrary, your counterpart, everybody shined on Death Row. Snoop, Dre, everybody got some burn.
Mm-hmm. Whether it was the soundtrack, because they did soundtrack, they did stuff. So
come on, they did a lot. And you know, so now we in a space where people want to, because I don't see what's the benefit that the culture is going to get from this shit, even from announcing it.
It's clout. It's clout. That's all it really would be. It would be for clout, because when you say Bad Boy and Death Row, let's keep it real, because all the other talk we doing is fine, but let's keep it real. The 2 main people from those camps are deceased.
Right.
So if it ain't no Biggie and Pac record because they sat in the studio and put in that work together, shit ain't shit. Straight up. And they didn't die of old age. They didn't die from sickness. They got murdered.
They died at 24 and 25.
Yeah, they got murdered. So
the
point that I'm making is that Biggie allegedly got murdered under the guise of that beef. Tupac shit we know was some LA shit. But Biggie shit allegedly has something to do but behind that beef. So how could a person like Diddy go say, yo, I'm just gonna go do something with Snoop on some Bad Boy Death Row shit, and your man, your so-called best friend, got murdered behind all of this shit? And I know some people might say, yo, you know, dudes mature, they get old, so they wait till they fucking 50, the age of the fucking Temptations and shit like that, to talk about we gonna squash it. If y'all really was gonna squash it, y'all would have deaded that shit a long time ago. Big is gone. He didn't die of old age. He died tragically. He got ambushed and he got murdered. So for him to say that they putting shit together, that shit is very, very disingenuous, because I ain't feeling it. Now, my thing is, it ain't about beef, but imagine having Biggie vocals on some Death Row shit. That shit gonna look crazy.
Yeah.
That shit gonna look, and it's like what they doing right now, they just selling homie to the highest bidder. Just selling them to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, word? Yeah, let's take that bag. So now it's just it's a clout move, and it's just a money move. So the culture, the legacy, and where it stands, they don't give a fuck about that no more. They just selling and getting whatever they could get, because you got to think about it. That man was out there on the strength. That nigga was on the strength, out there off the strength for you. You know what I'm saying? Passed away, and now you'll take his vocals and put some shit together. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't feeling
crazy.
It. I ain't feeling it.
I haven't felt nothing he did in that man name.
Yeah, I ain't feeling it.
Which brings us full circle, because you and I was, you know, organically more.
That's how we met.
Became, because I barked on him. You understand? In my own little rant, like, didn't care if he heard it or not. Like, you doing concerts in his name, where the bread going?
Yeah.
Where's it going? Like, and this is continuous. This is a pattern, because whoever is in charge of the estate is allowing this shit as well. So it's just like, you're just going to keep going at it, right? Who got bread off of the Metro cards that they just did?
The city. Yeah, nigga, that's what we
You
needed to
understand
do.
what I'm saying?
To
The
pump.
city got bread
Yeah, we
over
needed to
that.
pump
Where's that going? Where's that going?
to the police.
Because if it's really
You know that, right?
something that they,
You know it go to the police, right?
probably some
No, I
of it.
mean, but because think about when they get the money from the city and they put these budgets
Mhm.
out, if these organizations don't get the money they're supposed to get, they give the rest of the money to the cops. That's what the
Yeah, most
defund
of
the
the
police
time,
shit is.
most
That's
of
what
the time.
that's what the defund the police thing is.
But I mean, again, look though. At what point does one not say, well, if we doing this in big honor and these are transit cards, why don't we make them and give it out to the students who don't pay for the cards, and they can have the memorabilia should they choose to. Plus, they using it to get back and forth from school to honor this man's legacy. Why some other entity is going to benefit off that he might not even have agreed with?
Yeah, because now, okay, Snoop was the talent.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre was the talent.
Right.
Some of the brains, but Suge was a lot of the brains too. He just get cut out of, yo, we don't give a fuck how you feel, I'm working with Puff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then
yeah, because he's in a can.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that then allegedly his man got murdered by somebody over in the same camp. You understand what I'm saying? So
right.
Let me tell you something, man. Once murder beef start happening and people start dying, nah, we ain't gotta have beef. No, but we ain't gotta have beef. But we just gonna stay.
We not gonna be in the room.
Facts.
We're not gonna be in the room.
Yeah,
that's nah. What?
Yeah, and I think
we're not gonna be in the room together.
And I think
no, sir. If it's miscommunications, if it's verbiage, even in this day age of social media where everybody talking tough and all, maybe, but you talking about that's not only my man, but also I'm eating off of him and with him, and y'all body him, and we all right.
Yeah,
yeah. Shit is that?
Yeah, and you know it's even deeper because a lot of the parties involved that probably could oppose to it is deceased, or because Afeni, rest in peace, is gone, Pac is gone. Big, I think wouldn't have mind.
Geronimo Pratt is gone.
Yeah, but I don't think Big probably would have wanted to squash it eventually because it really wasn't about shit. But the fact that a lot of people got blamed for a lot of shit that they really didn't have nothing to do with. A lot of people got hurt in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dudes was getting their ass whooped, and it was just a lot of confrontations that the general public don't know about.
Yeah, a lot of bids was caught behind it.
Yeah, so it's just deep that we could just that because again, I don't think when you think Bad Boy, yeah, you'll think Diddy. You would think Diddy because that was his label, but that's the house that Biggie built, man. Don't take no fucking Biggie vocals and because you ain't got no more vocals. Okay, let's just start there. Y'all ain't got too much more vocals, anything of quality that he probably would have wanted to put out. Y'all slutted all that out. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna take some vocals and then mesh them with some slutted out pop vocals and make a song and then you hop on the record and that shit's whack. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't that shit is kind of whack. And I would respect if Suge and Diddy spoke and Suge gave his blessings to Diddy. Like, yo, you know what? That shit was with us, because they was the ones with all the money. They was the ones that had the money to pay security. They was the one who had the money to do this and do this and do that. It's fine enough. Snoop was just a fucking artist at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he got bailed out a lot of shit because his ass almost went away for 25 years for that case. You understand what I'm saying? So now for him to be the age he's at, I'm happy that he might get his first catalog back, which is cool. But when you start saying, yeah, me and Diddy gonna do some shit together, it's like, man, that shit is fucking whack. You know what I'm saying? And then him saying, I love Diddy's kids and all that shit. That shit cool. But again, Big and Pac didn't die of old age. They didn't die of sickness. They didn't die. It wasn't accidental death. They were murdered. So when people get murdered, March 9th still fucks with people. You know, September still fuck with people with Pac. You understand what I'm saying? So
I know September mess with. I know for a fact September mess with. It bothers me.
So
it bothers me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not to the fact that I'm triggered off, but I'll never forget that day or where I was for either one of them. And then, because I didn't believe the news when it was big shit was just unnecessary.
But now let me
both of them.
I'm not talking to nobody in the chat because I see people saying stupid shit, but I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill.
Both of them.
So, but now look. I lost my fucking thought. When you think
that September shit was crazy.
Yeah, but
do you know where you was at when you heard that? And Pac got hit?
I remember where I was at. Yeah, I remember where I was at vividly because it was like, huh? Well, my initial thought was he got shot. He always gets shot. He be all right.
Right. That was the feeling until I saw the whip on MTV News. I was like, nah, it's not.
But ain't it eerie that they died the same way? No, but let's hold on to this point really quick because we can't gloss over this point. So according to Gene Deal, shout out to Gene. When Big was in LA, Snoop kept calling and say, where you at, where you at, where you at, where you at, trying to find out where he was at. I don't know where he was going with that, if he felt like Snoop was trying to line him or whatever, but allegedly that's what happened, and that's Gene words, not mine. You know what I'm saying? And he could clarify that for himself, but he said Snoop kept calling, asking where they was at. Yo, what's y'all location, where y'all at? And they was trying to move on the low, because although they was in LA, they did know it could have been somewhere, and then Gene did get the call that, yo, they gonna get, they planning on getting y'all, and it was that night. So, it's funny how the new generation don't know how deep this shit was when it was. You know what I'm saying? The new generation has no clue what took place almost 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Almost 30 years ago. Shit. They have no clue what really how this shit was, where, me being a Brooklyn dude, I was like, I'm never going to LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going out there. Like, and then just for me to be out there and have comrades and have folks out there later on was just crazy. But I was on some, I'm never going out there. So, him saying that. And then, again, we could look at this two ways. We could look at this in the sense of, dudes mature, dudes get older, they want to do shit. But I just don't think culturally it matters. Like, I don't even know what the fucking point. You know what I'm saying? Like culturally, I don't even know why they would do Bad Boy. Because again, who the fuck is Bad Boy? There isn't the people that we knew and loved that was a part of making that shit big is not here no more. You know what I'm saying? That they're Craig Mack. Because when I think of Bad Boy, I'm gonna be real, no disrespect to nobody, but I always think of Biggie and Craig Mack. That's what I think of first. You know what I'm saying? And then
then we have a different gauge because we was back there. We was there. So it's different when we looking and we know the beginnings and we see it, right? You still talking about Just West, when you thinking of that, you thinking of early Bad Boy and how the city was moving and it was vibrating. So you still thinking the original Flavor in Your Ear video. You did what you and everything that subsequently came after that. I'm still thinking of the promotional shit that he had.
Yeah, the Big Mac.
With the Bad Boy Tootsie Roll rappers and the Big Mac. That's what you're thinking about. So when you're looking at it and you see now, then you don't even have an MC there. Like, who you? Nothing there.
Yeah, who's carrying? That's what I'm saying. So
nothing there. So it's like a clout and a money grab. Like, how much can I extract out of this legacy here? Because it's not to keep it. It's not. It's not to keep his name out there because everybody else.
It's deep.
The fans keep that out there.
But it's deep too. And even this is for Snoop, and even this is for for Puff, whatever the fuck his name is this week. When we think of when we think of Motown, we do think of you know, the Temps, the Four Tops.
Supremes.
We think of those groups, but that shit had to make way for the Jackson 5 and even later on like Rick James and people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
because Motown. Stevie. So my thing is, okay, these individuals made dope music 30 years ago that still play to this day, still classic music. When y'all gonna put some new people on, man? Like seriously, like we can't be sitting here, and this is not. I don't mean this to be disrespectful. I don't mean this to be disrespectful. So I have to put that disclaimer out. But when I think of Death Row, I think of the inception. But I don't want to hear the Dog Pound in 2022. I don't mind the Dog Pound doing what they do. The Dog Pound is dope, but you can't recapture that shit from 30 years ago. That shit is over. Like once you start getting gray in your beard and you start shaving all your facial hair off because you don't want to diet and shit like that, and you got kids that's like 24, yo, fuck that shit. And now if you say we're gonna bring Death Row back and we're gonna bring Bad Boy back, and you got new artists and you setting a new trend and you putting on new people, that's different. But trying to recap, Joel passed away, Danny Boy just a full out, you know, fun boy now, you know what I'm saying? The world, like that shit is gone. And if Dre is not gonna be involved in the Death Row shit, then it ain't Death Row. You understand what I'm saying?
Definitely. But who would fuck with? Ain't nobody knew would fuck with either one of them labels. That's the problem.
No, yes they will.
Because you did so much bullshit.
Niggas are signed to that. Niggas are signed to that. These little dudes. You trying to tell me if Snoop say he want to sign?
Nobody going to sign with Brother Buddy Love or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. If they go and say, if he offers somebody a deal, they taking it. Snoop or goddamn Puff. They taking that shit. Now, not nobody who been in the game, but a young up-and-comer, they gonna take that deal. They don't care like these. Listen, let me explain something to you. I feel like a lot of people want to get plugged so they can complain about getting plugged. But you know you're going to get plugged.
Right.
But you don't know if you're going to have your legs in the air. Like, you don't know how it's going to be, but you know it's going to happen. Just so you could play the victim. See, me, I ain't with the victim shit. I'm a villain. I ain't with being no fucking victim. So, with these individuals having a success and they clout, see, this is what I'm saying. People just do shit for clout, bro. Like, dudes would take them deals. The dude could dangle anything in their face. And remember, what we call money, these dudes might be paying that shit in car insurance on their fucking 20, 30 cars, you know what I'm saying, a month. So that's not real money to them. You know what I'm saying? So all they got to do is come and say, yo, I want to do and this, that, and the third. I ain't going to take that, man. Dude's going to take that. And again, my whole thing is don't do it in 2022 and try to revive that old shit, man. One thing about me, man, I don't like when people fuck with music that I love. I just like, just let us love what we love. Don't take shit and we remixing it now, redoing this. I mean, get the fuck out of here. Create some new shit. You know what I'm saying? So back on Death Row. When I think of Death Row records right now, again, what we knew is no more. Again, I don't want to hear no Lady of Rage album on there. If he signed a new female that was a hard spitter like Rage, I would respect it. I don't want to hear no female coming out my pussy, so I don't want to hear that shit. And find somebody on the West Coast that's dope, because there was a lot of dudes on the West Coast that didn't get they just due because they didn't go through Death Row and go through Dre to this day. So find some young up-and-coming dudes who spit and who nice and put them on. The same thing, because dude, did he even do fucking music anymore? Like his last artist was who? French and MGK, and man, that shit ain't hitting on shit. So again, so the Bad Boy.
Well, he got some type of, I don't know who the hell that chick was talking about. She the Biggie or R&B or whatever. He threw her out there. That shit look. I'm like I said, they won't. This won't fall on their ears. So but they're washed.
That's what I'm saying. It's
they're
over.
washed. So what are you getting ready to do? Stain Big's legacy?
Some more?
Right, more? Because Pac is secure to that degree, right? His legacy, you know, he got the diehards, you know, a lot of his music is still in rotation on, you know, and they don't even wait till September or his birthday. You understand, to do what they do. Big, we, of course, we go, you know, you're going to do it in this time, space, and in this frame. But they washed. They washed, both of them. So leave it alone. Leave it alone. I don't see anything coming from it. And especially if sonically, as you always say, especially sonically, if it's not competitive, which it can't be because they don't have any MCs. So now, what are they going to do?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Take Everyday Struggle and put the shit on the trap beat?
I don't even think they could do trap because, again, it's two different sounds. Even though Snoop...
And it's different...
Yeah,
you know, entirely different flow.
Yeah, because when I hear, because again, when I hear, they're those two labels champion sounds, right?
Right.
So you knew when you was getting Death Row, you was getting that hard West Coast, G-Funk, dope shit. When you got Bad Boy, you knew you was getting the East Coast, but you was getting a lot of remade music. You know what I'm saying? You was getting some shiny suit shit. You know. Man, just go sit the fuck down, man. Like, again, yeah. I would run the labels like the catalog is the catalog.
Right.
But with this new shit that we're doing, we're here to bring forth new talent to the world. We're not going to recycle no old shit because, again, once you're a certain age, you got to bring... You gotta, man, we gotta let these kids get in, man. And then we can't bring them in the game to abuse them. We gotta bring them in the game to say, yo, look, they took my pub. What Snoop said, I didn't get no money off this. So you supposed to say, yo, look, I didn't get no money, but I'm gonna make sure you get your bread. Because if y'all got see, this is my whole thing. Like, when you got millions of dollars, fuck you still robbing people for, man? You up. Give them their fucking money. This is what I always say to people, right? When people getting money or people are successful in this culture, just because you winning, that don't mean I lost, man. Everybody gonna get their turn. When it's your turn, you just better fucking score a touchdown, because if you fumble, you out of here. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I think Buddy Love is in. I don't think he up like that. I think he spends a lot and he got handlers.
Here we go.
That's why he always robbing somebody.
That nigga's up.
He always robbing somebody too.
Yeah,
like
but
you always say,
no, but it's culture.
His check.
No, but they do that. They rob people because they are vampiric. That's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. See, this is what dudes will do, right? They'll take your little 15,000, your little 20,000, and take that shit from you and have mad millions, and take that money from you and take that shit and blow it on a chick or get a watch or some shit like that. Like they that's why they take shit. Nope. This whole business is about OPM. It's about other people's money. It's not about going in your bank account to do anything. It's about, yo, I'm going to get what Big said. Me and my nigga Lance took him and C's advance. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what this shit is all about. It's about getting a budget because they was doing that shit for people. Now, a lot of times, what they used to do was they used to go in labels and say,
and
this
people
is...
People didn't catch that.
Yeah, this is... They would go in labels and say, this is my artist. Yo, I'm going to put him out, this, that, and the third. Give me the budget for him. So they'll say, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So what we'll do is, you co-signing? Yeah, I'm co-signing. I'm going to write some records. I'm going to be on a couple of records, this, that, and the third. So they give said artist the money for them. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you ain't getting none. You be lucky if you get 2-3 stacks. You know what I'm saying? Now, you going to get to smoke all you want. You going to get to have fun. But the money, you ain't seeing no bread. So that's what that's where production deals came in at. You are the production. You're not signed to the label. I'm signed to the label and you're signed to me. But the budget come to me, and I could choose to spend the budget how I see fit. But you'll sit there and say, yeah, I'm on Doggy Diamond's record. Yeah, you on Doggy Diamond's records, but you ain't on Atlantic. I'm on Atlantic because I got the budget and I send the invoices. So this is what this shit has become. So now you have the Undia situation. And then Big, being that he didn't have his publishing and Diddy had his publishing, he had to hide the records that he was writing. He had to hide the shits. But then we heard the reference vocals. Nigga, you wrote that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of shady, sneaky, dirty business that goes on with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is really, really fucked up. So again, they could have $1 billion. These motherfuckers is greedy. They are greedy.
And that's why they need to get parked.
But again, like, yo, our culture, bro, they not going nowhere. And no matter how much we say what we say, no matter how much we reveal, no matter how much truth come out of our mouth and thousands of other people's mouth, they always gonna get revered because what do to stay relevant? They do little buzz shit, or they'll pop up with a watch and say, yo, this watch is $17 million. And everybody go, remember like on the Smurfs, everybody go, right. Like,
except for my nigga Grouchy.
Yeah, no, Grouchy Smurf ain't give a fuck about nothing. I hate, Grouchy Smurf is like, I hate watches. Yeah. Grouchy Smurf is like, fuck everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn your watch and your dance and your shiny suit.
Yeah.
See somebody grouchy, look what they do.
Yeah, they get rid of you.
Grouchy always get up out of, they push him out, way out the whip.
But then, now look, they started, somebody said, Doggie, for you to be from Brooklyn, you don't know shit about here. Get the fuck out of here, Paulette. Paulette, suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? But the wildest shit about it, right, is that what they do, because I be wanting to say that shit sometimes, I just don't say it to men. But a female, just go suck something. You know what I'm saying? But the wildest shit about it is that they be mad greedy, and then what they do is that if you are anti this establishment, what they do is they paint you as a hater.
Right, you out of
here. So once you in that hater box, everybody be like, nah, he be hating on everything he hate. Right, but a lot of people who get told get called haters, it's a lot of truth reference. You know what I'm saying, and what they saying. So they'll just call you a hater. You know what I'm saying? So that's why play a hater. Why you always hating on me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, nobody don't hate you. You can't fucking dance, nigga. Who said you could dance? Right. Who said all this shit? When the fuck that shit became dancing? When did all this shit become dancing? Like when you really think about it, that shit is dancing? Like on some real shit. Now, we done seen Kid and Play do steps. We done seen, the IOU dancers, Scoob and Scrap. We seen niggas do steps. When a nigga doing all this shit, and how is that dancing?
I have no idea.
So who the fuck said the nigga was a dancer? Because he was a dancer, but when he was a dancer, he was dancing. He had to do a routine and steps. When a nigga start doing all this shit and all, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck is that dancing? Just really think about that shit. How the fuck is that dancing? So now it's like, yo, he could dance, and I'm like, that's fucking dancing? No, for real, that shit is dancing? But when you say the nigga can't dance, oh, you a hater.
You a
but
hater.
Even MC Hammer, who couldn't dance to me, was at least doing steps. You know what I'm saying? He'll hit you with a crazy. This nigga ain't even do the Running Man now.
You ain't think he could dance?
You know what I'm saying? That shit is.
You think Hammer could dance?
That shit is crazy. Yo, Jasmine, listen. Let me just get this skank out of here too. Yeah, just get her out of here, cause
You didn't think Hammer could dance?
Nah, man, I ain't fuck with them pants, man.
Hammer could dance? Come on, yo.
No, what I didn't like about Hammer, they started saying he was mad he could dance better than Mike. So I was like, nah.
Yeah, nah. Hell no.
Hell
no.
Hell no. But again, but in comparison to this fucking rat teeth nigga, he knew how to dance. You know what I'm saying? Like in comparison. But this is what I'm saying. This nigga was doing all types of shit with his show. Like, even because what I'm telling you, this shit used to piss me off. Total, 112, all of them used to fucking dance. Like what is all of this shit? Like, that's dancing? You ain't even move. Listen, dancing is a two-step. You could get a two-step off to any beat. You could get a two-step off to reggae. You could get a two-step off to any beat. When a nigga sitting there doing this shit, that's dancing. And then 112 was doing that shit, and Total was doing that shit. I'm like, this shit dancing? How the fuck is this shit dancing? You know what I'm saying? We come from breakdancing. We come from where a nigga jumped on the floor and did all this shit and jumped on his head and spin. But when a nigga just sitting there doing some shit with his shoulder and all of them dressing like him, and that shit ain't dancing. That shit trash. So I always was the nigga that was like, yo, hold on. That shit trash. And then niggas be like, yo, you hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that nigga can't fucking dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck said the nigga could dance? You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't think, yo, MC Hammer, that shit wasn't dancing to me. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, but them fucking pants and that Running Man for everything, and the nigga doing all this shit, like, I'm telling you, when niggas start doing shit with his arms, I'm like, nah, that shit weak. You know what I'm saying? Kid and Play was dancing. Heavy D and the Boys was dancing. Scoob and Scrap was dancing. That shit, MC Hammer just run out there and just start doing shit with his legs. That shit ain't dancing to me, man. I'd rather see a nigga just get a two-step off. You know what I'm saying? Just
but
get
on the side, Bill, because these guys are acting now as well. Diddy was always the CEO, and now I guess since Snoop says he's acquired Death Row, that will put him in that position. How come doesn't get the props for being an executive the way most of these dudes do? Because I've never seen one individual have two separate deals with two different majors at one time. And again, that was significant also, which could have led to some more of the hate that this Buddy Love was giving Big, because he knew that Big had wiggled and found a way to get some bread and manifest himself through his lyrics. Because that was it. Because remember, they had Undies and Entertainment on two separate majors.
Well, it was short-lived.
For a
That's
young
why.
black dude.
No, but it was short-lived for different reasons.
Yeah, well, it was short-lived after the fact. But to have both of them initially, I haven't seen anybody else do that since.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Berry Gordy had a few labels. You know what I'm saying? He had Tamla. He had a few of them. But on the hip-hop tip, Russell did it. Russell had RAL, Rush Associated Labels. So he had a few labels. So the thing with I think that hurt him was what he was known for, he no longer had. So he was known for Little Kim with the Undies deal, and he was known for Little C's. You know, Little C's, I love Little C's first solo album. Of course, Little Kim's first solo album was a classic. But he left that. Now, Un could clarify this one day, and I would like to clarify with him. You know, let's holler. But I think he left the Undies situation because being that Big was his partner, now Faith became his partner. This is what I read a long time ago. I don't know if it's law, but this is what I read a long time ago. So he just wanted to start a new situation because Big is not in the situation no more. And then he got Entertainment. He allegedly got $64 million from Sony, and he had Charlie Baltimore and put out this kid named Cameron. But
yeah, but that fold because of that damn trademark infringement with that Pepsi logo shit.
Yeah, that wouldn't have nothing to do with the music. What happened was it wasn't commercially successful. When you get $64 million from Sony, because that's the same thing that happened with Loud. Loud had took some money from Sony, and them gold records. We don't do gold records. Like some labels don't do gold records. You do gold records, your shit is a flop.
Yeah, you out of here.
So, you know, we'll be like, nah, the shit sold 500,000. Like 500,000, but what we spent. So a lot of times it didn't recoup, or they'll tell you it didn't recoup. A lot of times back then, when you did music, you would send music out via the tapes in the records, and they would say, yo, some of these shits broke. It was a lot of shit
Yeah,
that you was
there's a
getting
lot of
fucked
crazy
off
shit.
on.
Yeah,
You was
definitely.
getting fucked off on. So also, so when he did the entertainment thing, Charlie Baltimore didn't have no success, and Cameron had moderate success, but it wasn't enough. And then Sony just took the label back. I mean, Chucky Thompson had a label with Sony. Sony was giving out a lot of deals, and they was just taking their shit back from people. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder right now who owns that catalog. If Sony owns it or whatever, who owns the because that would be the SDE album, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Confessions
yeah.
of Fire. Confessions of Fire.
Confessions of
Fire. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah. So I don't know what would have happened. What happened with a lot of that. But no, Un deserves a lot of credit because he was coming from Brooklyn. But and then my man Goose said Sony ain't give Un all that 64 million, which they don't. And see, that's what I always try to tell the people too. When you see somebody say they're signed, Papoose for $1.5 million deal.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Nobody's getting that,
because we started some bullshit too. See the words.
Yeah. Nobody's getting that grip because you have to. It might be now. Say you get a deal for 1.5 million. That's gonna have to cover marketing, promotion, your videos, all that shit. You not getting $1.5 million deal. Now, if you think
that was back then, because now it's a different
game. But if you think that they are giving you $1.5 million and you gonna go to your man's studio and record, that shit is a dub. Now you gotta go to these studios that's eating the shit out your budget. These studios that's $100 an hour and better. And mastering of your project, all mastering plants, minimum was $250 an hour. Facts. So that shit could eat your budget.
Right.
So what happened is
that's how RZA ate though. Yeah. Because he coming through with the full project.
Yeah, but they allowed him creative control because he was on a small hub, which was Loud Records, and his imperfections is what made it dope. But Sony and all them people like that, they not playing that shit. Jive Records, they ain't playing that shit. You not giving them no shit that don't sound like no shit that sound polished. They not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you black. They just gonna be like, yo, nah, this ain't gonna work. And then I'm telling y'all, I laugh because I see a lot of people talk music business shit, but a lot of people who talk music business shit have never, ever been in a record label meeting. They don't know any A&Rs, which don't exist no more, but they've never been in the meeting and they've never heard some of the shit that come out of these executives' mouth. Yeah. And you'll be like, so the music business in people's minds is you go there, they're going to steal everything from you, they're going to rob you, they're going to do this, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Yeah, they're going to do that on a covert thing. It's not going to be open. But imagine you go in there and you turn in your project and they just say, now you done spent, your budget might be $200,000. You done spent $160 on recording and doing albums and shit, and you go in there and they say straight up, yo, we don't hear no singles.
Yeah.
You gotta go back in.
Yeah.
And then and then they start
to you, they don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and then they start saying, well, we need you to go and do a song with such and such. Right? Now such and such. So that's why sometimes we be hearing songs like, the fuck he do a song with him for? It's the label suggestion, but then this person be like yo, I want 50,000 to do this fucking verse, and you be like 50,000. So that's why a lot of dudes be having beef too. That's why Cameron and Mace had the beef because these dudes are getting a budget for you to do a video. Yo, give me some of that bread and we could split it, because regardless to what, they gonna keep the bread, but they gonna charge it to you. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Ryder, if he's got the balls to admit it, because in an interview that I got, you know what? That might have to go on my Patreon. Nah, because he did a tell-all interview, and then he didn't have the heart to say put it out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, don't put it. He did a tell-all interview. You know what I'm saying? Where he talk about niggas saying, yo, your video was, you got a $300,000 budget, but your video cost this. And he's like, yo, how the fuck the video cost that? You know what I'm saying? And again, a lot of times it's because the money goes into an account. And that's how you get your invoices. The invoices get sent and you pay out of this account. And a lot of times dudes be thinking that shit go in their personal bank account. It does not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it don't. I seen plenty of the music video budgets. Dudes was getting got.
Yeah.
They was taking off. They was taking a lot of shit, writing a lot of shit under the table, man. Talking about they went and had catered food at the goddamn
you dumbass.
And they had auntie with the bullshit, goddamn mac and cheese and shit at the video shoot. They done said they paid auntie motherfucking 8 stacks.
Yeah, they would.
Auntie got a couple of $100. You know, man, the video budget game is nasty.
Yo, they used to do shit like, you in the now. This is every artist, and shout out to my big bro OC. He taught me this shit. I remember people used to be in the studio, and they ordering food and shit. Yo, send us up 16 burgers and. Yo, we need a bottle of Henny and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And they would do this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? They in the studio. We in here all week. And me, I always been like very, very financially aware and you know, financial literate. And I would go in there and say, yo, how much is this studio cost an hour? And they be like, this shit like $180. And I'm like, so how much time y'all got? Yo, we got it blocked. We got 10 hours. So I started saying 10 times 180. Shit. And these niggas is in here smoking, drinking and eating and messing with chicks, and they ain't wrote one record.
One record?
They ain't write shit.
Don't let me tell you about one of the favorite artists, where he was in there 12 hours and then put one line on a bar. Damn, a verse or a song. Didn't complete one line.
Damn.
And I used to be like this. Yo, I can't be up in here like this. I got money to go get.
Word.
You sitting up in here, you talking about you got this shit for 2 weeks. Like, yo, what you doing?
Yeah, word.
Get this shit done, man.
Yep. Nah,
I'm not part of the hangout crew.
Being there sleep. I remember niggas being in there sleep. You know what I'm saying? They're sleep. This is where they go. To get their little side action, to meet them at the studio. You tell your shorty, like, well, I ain't gonna really blow
dudes. It's a stunt.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I caught the case. Dudes are stunt.
Yeah.
You know, they had a whole studio full of people.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, just pay me my bread, man.
So you paying
that's it.
Listen, you paying for your food and your budget. If you don't really audit the label sometimes, your shit might have paid for some shit that you gonna look and be like, yo, hold on. We ain't never get that shit. So everything that they pay for, everything you bought, you paid for. And other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's easy to really to say, yo, charge this to this person. You know what I'm saying? Because they be having people accounts. You know what I'm saying? So you just charge that shit to this. And you know, if you don't have people on shit, man, you gonna look and your budget gonna be gone, because every year at the end of the fiscal year, that's why when people say it's the fourth quarters and all that, people don't know about the quarters. It's 4 quarters because it's 12 months. So 12 times 3 times 4 is 12. So you got every 4 months is a new quarter. So the fourth quarter is the last going into the new year. The new year is the first quarter. So what happens is around the fourth quarter, most of the labels shut down. Around like Thanksgiving, they shut down. They short staffed. They don't come in like that because it's the holidays and it's about to be the new year. So the budget for the year is already spent. They waiting for the new budget to come in to sign new people and all that. That's why people be like, yo, I got to get this shit right by January. Get my shit right by the first quarter. So what happens is what they do is they all get bonuses. You know what I'm saying? So any money that's left over that you didn't spend or whatever, they just divvy that shit up. They just divvy that shit up. Yo, he got a $50 million bonus. He got $10,000 bonus. The secretary got $17,000. They just bust your money up because the budget to spend, they might not have spent it all. You know what I'm saying? Or they might have. That's why a lot of times they be like, yo, they went over budget and they don't want to put a single out because it's going to cost this, that, and the third. And a lot of people don't know. To break records, that shit be costing like $250,000. You know what I'm saying? Like $175,000. So when you hear a song playing over and over, don't think the artist is popular. It's because they paid for that shit. But you're not allowed to go to the DJ and say, here goes money for my record. So what you do, you start buying commercials at the radio. You start doing different things at the radio station, and then they show you love because you might have spent $10,000 on commercials. So you went there, you did your drops, you might have bought some time slots, you might have did different things. So that's the way to get favor of the label. I mean, the favor of the radio station without payola. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a lot of people do.
Which always comes full circle to the beginning of the bill.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to take these two dead, deceased artists who gave so much to the culture. You're going to take their legacy and you're going to eat off of that because we don't know what kind of bills they got.
Who?
Right now. Both of them.
Nah, they got money. They don't need.
Man, listen.
They don't need the money.
We assume Def Jam had money and they ain't have shit.
Def Jam got
until
money.
Until they went and got one. Man, remember they had fell. They was twisted. Warren G brought them back. X brought them back again. You understand?
When you say they don't have money, everybody has money. It's just, again, it's like what I said. The parent company is not giving them the money that they need because they don't have nothing that they think is worth investing in. They got access to money, but they have to go and get their budget. So if Def Jam, Def Jam got 8 artists and 6 of them flop, and they put out bread for that shit, they got to get that back. That money just can't go into the wind when they still got another roster of artists. So when one pop off and they sell 4 or 5 million copies that go into the next artist,
$12, $14.99 a CD back then, and cassettes, that one artist kept the label afloat.
Nah, it don't.
That's what it was.
It don't work like that. They get their money from the parent company, whoever they sign they P&D deal with, or it might be a joint venture. They always could get bailed out. They always could get bailed out if the parent company wants to give them more bread. So that's why a lot of times some people didn't get signed because the other company didn't want to fuck with it. They didn't think it was an investment. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody's under Universal. So
now
it been like that for a minute though, because all of them was always down. You know what I'm saying? It was different sides of the coin. So what happens is they'll go and they'll try to get bread. Now either they're gonna give up their money for the artist, but they still have to get it put out. This head label still got to put it out. So how they gonna get their bread back? So if they feel like the artist ain't worth shit, then they gonna be like fuck it, and if they gonna fuck with if they want to gamble on something. So say a hot artist come out, that big fucking company gonna say, nah, we got the bread for that, but y'all have to run it because y'all are the company. We don't have time to do day to day with artists. So that's why you have labels, just like YouTube, right? I'm in an MCN, so which is the Media Content Network. I am the talent. The MCN service me ads and make sure nobody steals my content and all that shit. The only difference is they don't give me no upfront money, but I could take out a loan against my future earnings. I can't do that. So if I needed a good 10 bands right now, I could take that out of my future earnings from my MCN. That's available. But the only difference is they cover my content to make sure nobody steals it. My likeness, they got a lot of legal shit that they cover for me. So when you had these these parent companies. The parent companies is the ones that sending it to Tower Records and Coconuts and all that. You're not doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah. You don't.
But if all that shit flop, you're gonna bleed money. That's the same shit that happened with TVT. They lost bread.
But
because they didn't only have hip hop. Remember, they had rock too. They had 9 Inch Nails and all that shit.
None of that shit ever flopped.
Where's it at now?
TVT. A lot of them sold a lot of them sell their catalog. These dudes don't.
Right, because they don't want to start in a space where they begin to fall off, but you begin to lose your talent.
Nah, a lot of them don't. A lot of them look at all this shit. We the only people that'll get a label and tattoo it on us. They do this shit to sell. The minute they get a good price, they like, all right, we out of this shit. We gonna do something else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all that shit be. They don't give a fuck about talent. That shit don't mean nothing to them. Talent come, talent go. But when he said, you know what, I've been in the business for 32 years, man, and I want to just go, watch my grands. They out. Us, we Snoop Dogg taking fucking control of a label at 50, and this other nigga, this dancing nigga, still trying. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And that's the difference between us and other people. Like, they out. They out. You know what I'm saying? You see the other dude that was at Def Jam, he left there and he's ahead of YouTube Music now. You know what I'm saying? Us, we trying to do nigga shit, basically. We trying to be known for nigga business. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how to move around and just say, you know what, all right, I'm off this. I've been in the music business for X amount of years. Nah, we still trying to, I'm bringing Death Row back. And again, technically Death Row catalog is still out there. Death Row is still out there. So if you bringing Death Row back, or you bringing a new crop, or you bringing, exactly. You're right. My man Goose said TVT did have beef with Def Jam over that Ja Rule shit, because Ja Rule was in the Cash Money clip. And they wanted to gank Ja Rule. Right. So that's what it be too, because a lot of time they both have the same parent company. And if you watch my Chris Gotti interview, when they were trying to sign he said Jimmy Iovine was trying to sign Murder Inc. He said the dude who run YouTube Music told Donnie Ienner, one of the bosses up there, yo, he trying to take my group. Now, they got to sign off on everything. They was like, nah, leave them alone. You can't take them. You know what I'm saying? So these companies, they don't really have no power. They'll have a couple of dollars, but then again, even if they lost money, that new budget come in next year. So they a lot of times technically don't lose money. Sometimes they'll just recoup, which sometimes is a loss because they have projected sales. They said, yo, this is going to sell this. We're going to make this.
And it don't.
But you still recoup, though. You didn't lose money, but that's still a loss. And then they just going to write the shit off. But technically, they never really lose money unless they get hit with a lawsuit, some sample shit. It's been labels that got hit with sample shit. It's been labels that got hit with different shit where they lost money. But none of them really, or unless somebody's fucking off the budget. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm telling you, I've seen it. A lot of them gone. Where they at? They just don't just dissolve. They become in a specific space not worth shit, because you run out of artists and nobody want to sign with you, and it's just a defunct label. It's trash. So of course it's not going to be able to sustain. They're going to have to sell whatever they got and get up out of it, or keep it and start, shopping a little bit they can for samples and hoping they could catch a new wave of some new type of music.
If you
we seen, come on, really? You think Bad Boy got shit? Without that big and that structure, it's dead, man. That shit is dead musically.
But he's still eating off that music though. Still eating off that shit. Like,
again, he was able to bring it into this new era.
Everybody was, though. Streaming changed the whole game.
Yeah, it changed the game for everything.
But the only difference is that a lot of people didn't sign streaming deals.
Right.
So that was the issue that De La was going through.
How can you sign a streaming deal if you didn't know it was coming?
No, they knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. They knew it was coming. They just didn't know how to
tell me half of these custies knew that streaming was coming. You couldn't even find some of these. Couldn't even find G-Deck.
I'm not talking about the artists. The labels knew it was coming because
right.
Because they end up buying the shit like Napster and all that shit. They just bought it.
Right, they
just bought it. Like they
knew. Of course, yeah, they knew it was coming, but the artists don't. It was like you said, they wanted, again, you looking at the fanfare, you looking at the bullshit, you looking at the fluff. You're not worried about what they was putting in the contract, future works. You know what I'm saying?
But the funny shit about it is that even for me, I knew streaming was coming. That's why I stopped doing DVDs. And I remember people used to say to me, yo, you ain't doing DVDs no more? And I'm like, hell no, man. Who the fuck got a DVD player? Nah, you should have stayed on that. Listen, the shit is going digital. Straight up. You do that DVD shit, bro. I'm not pressing up DVDs. I'm not going to Sonya. I'm not getting all these DVDs, getting covers. I'm not doing none of that shit because it's about to leave. That's why I was so ahead of the curve in this digital world. And then once the labels and certain entities got into the digital world, they was able to take the monies that they accrued from the physical world and put it into the digital world. Right. So they automatically leap ahead of you.
Yeah,
you know
definitely.
what I'm saying? They leap ahead of you. So it's a lot with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot with this shit. But again, we could close out, but my thing is, in my opinion, and I don't think Un was feeling it either, according to, the interview. Un wasn't feeling it.
Why would he? Yeah. Why would any of us? Like, come on, yo.
But if they
who benefits from it?
I mean, if they say a new Bad Boy and a new Death Row and they do certain shit that's new and they put on new artists and they want to collab on shit, that's different. But I don't want to hear no Biggie and Tupac shit. I don't want to hear no old Biggie vocals that been remixed and then the thing is with Pac had a style. Pac did get better, but Pac basically had a style. You know what I'm saying? Because his music never really sounded dated vocally. Like some of the music might have been dated, but you could take Pac lyrics and put it to different beats and it still would go. Big had different styles. Like you could, party and bullshit dude and look up in the sky, but that's not the same dude later. So when they was taking some of that old ass vocals and putting that shit on certain shit, I was like, nah, that shit was kind of whack. You know what I'm saying? To me, you know what I'm saying? Of course, people hear Big and they gonna get hyped because of the memory. And we also have to remember that these individuals died tragically. So a lot of people was hurt. So anything that we was getting from them, we was accepting it. But nah, man, you gotta listen, man. You gotta leave certain shit alone. Like once they do holograms of you, once they fucking make movies about you, what else do we need to know? You know what I'm saying? So
I just seen some metaverse shit that they got a day in the life of Big or some old wild shit. It's like the goddamn.
But that's the technology. That's where we go. But that's where we go. I don't be mad at that because that's where we're going. You know what I'm saying? And I think
well, make this shit look like him.
Yeah, but it's gonna look like him in there though. It's not made. It's not made to look like it in this. It's made to look like him in there. So you got to get the fucking glasses and the goggles and go in there. It's not. The technology is not made to look like him. On this is not the metaverse. So when you go in the metaverse, it looks different. You know what I'm saying? It looks different. I
ain't got no time to be in no fucking metaverse playing games when shit is real in the streets.
Nah, it's not. It's going. Listen, it's going to be a point where it's not even about playing games. The same way niggas was like, yo, I'm not getting on a computer. Fuck that computer shit. Yo, shit is going there. And if you don't fuck with it, you're going to be out the game. That's what this shit is going to be.
Listen. I'm not going in no damn metaverse.
I bet you are.
I guarantee you. I bet you won't be me.
I
So
bet
somebody want the image of Kareem Blizz Johnson in the metaverse, put the paperwork together and get. I'm not going in there. I don't believe it. It's not real. I ain't doing no metaverse porn. I ain't doing no metaverse shit.
So what happens?
Gambling, nothing.
So what happens is that doctors.
It ain't real.
This shit ain't real neither. We ain't in the same fucking room. None of this shit is real. This fucking chat ain't real. All I see is avatars and none of this shit ain't real.
I'm real.
Is Cash App real?
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's motherfucking the Illuminati. That's cashless society. Motherfuckers say, yo, I ain't never giving up my money. Okay, you take that Cash App up there too, and the PayPal too, by the way, it's pinned to the top. So yeah, you gonna have to take that shit, because what's gonna happen is that doctors now are seeing their patients in the metaverse. This shit is, we saw this in.
You want to tell me you got a doctor, a proctologist in the metaverse looking at somebody grippers?
Yo, bro, on your phone right now, you know you could take an EKG on your Apple Watch, right? You know you could take.
I don't have no damn Apple Watch.
So you just out the game, and that's what you just said. You just out the fucking game. I
ain't out the game. I don't have no Apple Watch. I deal with real life situations in real time.
A EKG is real life. If something wrong with your motherfucking heart, you could fucking find out for yourself. If you got arrhythmia or something like that.
The watch is on your skin. It's tangible. You're not going to tell me it's a proctologist somewhere. He could put on some glasses and look and make sure somebody grippers his eye.
Nah, that shit is going there, bro. Now, even now, listen, this is how deep it is, right? You can get prescriptions and don't see no doctor.
Well, of course, I seen that one regularly. I seen that.
So this is where this shit is going. This shit is evolving. So you put the fucking glasses on, and see, because you thinking you putting the glasses on and you going into some fucking Star Wars shit. Nah, it ain't like that. You put the glasses on.
I'm talking about they trying to make the shit real and it ain't. So you mean tell me you gonna put on the. Now you're gonna say they're gonna take.
I'm about to go box in a little while
Pornhub
in the metaverse. It's already on it.
In the metaverse,
it's already on it.
You gonna put the glasses on and you gonna be alright?
If you sitting with your phone,
man.
Okay. So what's the difference? What's the difference between you putting Pornhub on your phone or the computer, and you putting Pornhub on the glasses? You still spanking your monkey regardless, right? You don't give a fuck where it come from.
No, y'all saying this metaverse shit is real, it's official.
That's
so
not
you
what
don't
we
have to do nothing.
No, that's not. See, you got it twisted. That's not what the metaverse is. The metaverse is a different way of viewing shit. That's all it is. Then you got a haptic vest you could put on though. They got vests that you could sell that if you play in the game and you get shot, you'll feel that shit. They do have haptic vest and belt. I'm getting that shit.
I see.
This is what I'm saying. This ain't no fucking you go in the metaverse and yo, what's good? But with the haptic shit on, if you got it and I got it, if I give you £1, yo, it feel like we shaking hands. You still gonna spank your monkey. It ain't like you actually getting the real thing. You understand what I'm saying? So they got, listen, porn been in that shit. You gotta remember, man, we in this country, we behind. Watch some of them fucking Asians on TikTok. They go there, they be cracking eggs. They got shit to open the eggs for them. They got we behind in the world. So I'm not gonna sit here like, yo, I ain't doing this and doing that, because you're going to be out the loop. I'm telling you, shit going to move. Shit going to move a certain way, and you're going to be looking around like the fuck is going on, and everybody going to be over here. And that's what, because who would have thought that, yo, I would get money? Like, who would have thought that we could be sitting right here and somebody could give you money? We didn't think that shit. We hand in hand with everything, but that shit is gone.
Well, I you know, indirectly I knew, because I used to get paid off of my people and off of the metagram and stuff like that. I always was able to provide.
But you had to
services.
get physical. But you had to get physical cash though.
I still get physical cash. I told you my cash app stay empty because people that I service are impoverished, so they need cash. So when somebody cash at me and somebody's in need, that's what I do. I don't have no digital trail and yo, you got cash, I get cash. Nah, you need this. Okay, here. This is what I'm my hands on.
Sending me the fucking MoneyGram. It costs money to go to MoneyGram.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do.
They got MoneyGrams all over.
Okay, so you
and Western Unions. Them shits is in the supermarket.
So you trooping it or you getting in that whip?
I always get in the whip.
Okay.
I trooped it today though. That's why I was so damn tired. I walked 40 minutes going and 40 minutes coming back.
Listen,
I walked today, not this morning.
But peep game though. Fucking MoneyGram is still out the game, bro. It's out the game.
Yeah, they out the game. That shit
I'm not going to Western Union either. It's shit out the game.
Well, I go. Well, again, Western Union's right in the grocery store. So when you go pick up your fresh grocery, you get fresh fruit every day. So,
I don't.
Western Union right there.
I don't even walk with cash.
Huh?
I don't walk with cash. What's the fucking purpose?
Oh, nah. I keep cash on me.
I might keep.
But don't get it twisted. See, because when people, how many people in the chat?
We got 1,100 people. I keep like
1,100 people. I keep cash on me, but don't get it twisted because I also keep my poke on me too. So don't start that.
No, we ain't talking about that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. Because when you say that, people like, oh, well, he keep cash. Yeah, I keep cash.
Man, we ain't got that
poker too.
We don't got that fucking type of audience, man. They ain't
yeah, we do because they be trolls in here.
They be sneak watching. But I'm just saying though, I'm the type of dude where everything is through card. Now they got shit, bro, where you just tap your card on shit or you fucking do shit with your phone. I got my credit cards in my phone, so I just sit there and do shit. Now they got shit that, they got shit now registered that take Cash App now. You know that, right? Oh, you ain't see it yet?
Of course, this is what I'm...
So I talk, listen, I keep about $20 on me. Everything else, listen, I'm in that motherfucking metaverse. Man, don't tell me how much fucking money to keep. You recommend I keep $70. What the fuck you walk around with an odd number for?
He said 70.
$70. I recommend you walk around with $70 on you. Like, nigga, get the fuck out. You might as well say like $43 or something like that. Look, I walk around with
I keep a buck.
I walk around with a dub on me. If you lose your phone, it's a wrap. Y'all have no clue in this digital. And why are people trying to tell me about digital shit? And this is what I do. If you lose your phone, it's a wrap. So your phone.
So you don't keep no change on you at all?
Maybe $20.
No change. It's quarters and nickels and shit.
Where the fuck you spending quarters and nickels at? They don't even take that shit no more. I don't got no fucking quarters and nickels.
Yes, they do.
Yo, but I use plastic for everything. They ain't giving me no fucking change. They was like, yo, there
so
is no
change. You ain't had no change in a minute.
All the change I hold, I've given it to homeless people on the side of the road. Any change,
you always got your card. I mean, you don't have change. I mean,
that's why I said the last time I had change, I gave it to the homeless people. You know what I'm saying? I walk around with like $20 on me, but I got access. You know what I'm saying? I got access to someone, so I'm good because I got a Cash App. I got a Cash App card right here. I can show you on your phone.
I got the glow in the dark joint.
No, on your Apple phone. On your Apple phone, you double tap this.
Yeah.
Your fucking cards come up. Your Apple Pay and all that shit.
Apple Pay and all that. Yeah, I see people going in there they got their chopped cheese and you take Apple Pay and I can't say Apple Pay. They get their chopped cheese and they go and they gone.
Yo, when
Apple
people
Pay, they get their Lucy's, they get their Fanta, all that shit. Apple Pay. Yeah, I see it, but not me. I keep hard cash.
So you walk around with like $56 in your pocket and shit like that?
I walk around with $1.
That shit is out the game, bro.
Never know.
Never know what?
Somebody might need $1 or something.
They get $1.50 from me. That's about it. They ain't get no fucking buck. But I got cash. I do have cash. I keep. Listen. Yeah. Let's put it like this. I keep a certain amount of money, undisclosed amount, in the crib. But I don't walk around with money because everything that I do, I don't need money. Why you calling me bougie? You know what I'm saying? That shit is that bougie to me is synonymous.
You know you can go and get gas without going in your pocket.
Of course. Of course, that's
right? Got your app, everything. You just go and you just tell the app what pump you at and all that shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. What the fuck I'm
Yeah,
going
but
there?
seriously,
But why would
yeah,
I go there? Yo, let me get 20. You on pump 4? Shit, come on, man. It's fucking 2022. Like, I look like a fucking
so
clown.
you just go right to that. You just go right to the.
I just go right to it because I get all my gas from BJ's. BJ's the cheapest gas. You know what I'm saying? BJ's, yes. BJ's is cheap gas. Yep. BJ's got the cheapest gas. So, yeah. So you go to BJ's, you pull out your BJ's card, you go there and you get the gas from BJ's. Yeah, that's
BJ's.
Yeah, bro. It's just a lot of the technology is up now. It's not the same.
Oh no. BJ's get no gas.
Okay, so you go to Shell and you pay that $4.
Nah, I ain't going to Shell.
Yeah, because Shell,
$6.
yeah, Shell is going.
That was the most expensive gas out. I'm not doing it.
Okay, so I'm seeing in the chat, and I'm gonna laugh with y'all. Doggie got gentrified. Doggie is bougie. I hear all that shit, but y'all could sit in the crib with typewriters, and you can wait for somebody to beep you and watch VCR tapes. You can do all that shit. That shit is cool. You can do all that shit. Me, I'm a digital individual. I love gadgets and I love digital shit. I'm my fucking whip. I could be sitting here right now. I got remote. I make sure my car got remote start. I got Apple Play. I got Android Play. I got all that shit. I got everything digital. I got 10 cameras around my car. I can see this fucking skylight in my. I got a big ass skylight. When I'm parking, I can see fucking the roof view of my car, the satellite view, and it's real time. So I'm on some different shit. It ain't no fucking it ain't no bougie shit.
So you on some T3 shit. Like you got the whole backpack.
This is where it's going. And I always knew that. That's why I always been ahead of the curve. So when this shit happened, I don't be sitting there trying to fucking program a VCR to tape fucking all my children. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how some niggas be. Like, they don't know what to do. Me, I figure shit out. That's just what I do. I am a gadget motherfucker. Oh, that shit do what that do. Oh, that's a drone. What that do? Oh, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? I got a drone right there. I can show y'all. I never took it. I bought that drone 2 years ago. I never took the drone out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a technology person because where shit is going, I gotta be ahead of the curve. Like, you know, like when I'm like, hold up, they got apps for this. They got this. Oh, nah, I gotta get on that. So the shit that I be researching, I be on that shit. So this becomes your digital real estate. That physical world, yeah, we live in the physical world. But I've been going out to eat places, festivals and shit. Dead ass serious festivals and places. They sell their food over Cash App now. Right. They don't even take cash. They be like, yo, my Cash App tag is right here. You just scan the shit and get you a plate of food. Get you some funnel cake and all that shit.
All type of shit.
So if you give a motherfucker money, they're going to be looking at you like, yo, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
I hear that hot shit. But you know what else happens with this digital and technology and all that shit?
Yeah.
You're always on the grid. And I don't want to be on the grid at certain points.
I'm on the grid, period. Look, somebody said, do you got a water pick and an electric toothbrush? Absolutely. I'm telling you, I'm just on that type of time. Like I'm on that type of time.
You got electric toothbrush?
Electric toothbrush.
Them $30 shits?
Nah, my shit was like $1 and some change.
Yeah, see? You know fucking change with you know how much my toothbrush costs?
Dollar Tree shit?
No.
What? How much?
$6. The Target shit. $6.
Nah, my shit gotta be
$1 and change
for
on a toothbrush?
For a toothbrush. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
My shit gotta be. Is
it solar powered for $1 and change?
Nah, you just you just plug it in the shit and that's it. I'm telling you, I got everything, every gadget you could think of. I got straight up. I got every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I love all gadgets, electric toothbrush.
You got the go gadget magnifying glass and all that?
No, I got motherfucking I got GoPros. I'm telling you, I love that I love technology because when you see how you can do this and do this, yo, you be like, yo, hold on. I be busting my ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that you can do that really don't cost that much. That you know that you listen, let me tell y'all something. This is why I live the way I live. And this is sidebar, but but still on the same thing. I watched so many of my people pass away in the past, year, that I just feel like I want to live a certain way. We never know when that clock gonna get punched. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know. It could be tonight. It could be an hour. So my whole thing is, live your life. Live your life. Whatever time you got here, whatever you got, live your fucking life. If you want something, get what you want. If you need something, get what you need. But you gotta splurge. You gotta spoil yourself, because it's so much depression and so much thing that keep you, a certain way. I got Alexa. I got every brand new phone. I got an Apple iPhone 13. I got an Android 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really be on that type of time, and that's why my output is the way it is. That's why my shit look the way it look. So you got niggas who's trying to do lives on the fucking Samsung 7. Talking about, hit that Cash App and all that shit. Then you give them money. They don't even take the fucking money and put it into the product. You know what I'm saying? So
you said a Samsung 7.
Yeah, so even my skincare routine. I'm telling you, I'm on some different shit. I pay money for my skincare shit. I got my face wash. I got my motherfucking, I got bags. So I got my eye bag cream. I got motherfucking moisturizer. I got all types of shit. Like, I'm really be on that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to take care of yourself, because again, you never know when you gonna go. So, back in the days, what we would do, we get up, we wash our fucking face with the same soap that we washed our ass with. Just in the shower. You just do that. Shit don't belong on your face. I didn't know that. So once you know, when you learn certain shit, you be like, hold on. Nah, I gotta get up. This soap is something different. This shit got different chemicals for your skin. Do you have oily skin, or do you have dry skin, or do you have a combination? You know what I'm saying? I don't play that nail shit. That's why my nails is always clipped. And that's not bougie. That's just you taking care of yourself. Like, I didn't come this far to live like we running the light of the extension cord from another crib because the lights went out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come this far to be eating bologna with that red string around the bologna. You know what I'm saying? That don't, you know what I'm talking? Tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. You got to peel that red fucking string from around that cheese.
Shit used to go hard, though.
And you still might have ate that shit sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see different,
you got to fry that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So when you live a certain way, when you live a certain way and you do certain things, like my motherfucking my mouthwash might be like $15. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell you getting?
I'm telling you.
That's why you always at the store.
Yeah, because
you always in the fucking store, man.
Bro.
Why you always in the store?
Yo, my deodorant.
$15 mouthwash?
My deodorant is $11.
Well, everybody deodorant is about that shit.
No, but my shit be like $11 to fucking $14. You know what I'm saying? For real, because I get the shit with no aluminum, and I got to get certain deodorant. I ain't wearing no fucking secret or all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm just the type of dude that, I gotta wash my face. Now I got a facial hair, so I got certain different shit for my beard. Like, I just live like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta clean my fucking ears. I'm just one of them niggas who just gotta clean. You know what I'm saying? So again, we living like Vikings, and we don't gotta live like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people living like Vikings, and you don't gotta live like no fucking Vikings. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta boil water and shit like that to, like, get you different water filters. Like, you can have alkaline water come in your crib now. People don't even know that shit. Your faucet in your crib, you can have alkaline water. It's ways.
That shit, and they've been doing that, but all these smart asses want to listen to these goddamn self-made gurus and tell them that they gotta buy into them. Alkaline water is not new.
Somebody said Tony Blunt. Oh, you probably a female. I hope with your name Tony spelled like that, because if you a dude. Tony Blunt says use baking soda, doggy. Shake my head. $11 for deodorant. Baking soda don't work. This is what I'm saying. I know you musty. That's what I'm saying. And again, this is the problem with us as a people. We keep always watching pockets. I didn't say, I eat caviar. I didn't say certain, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them people, but when it comes to your health, your physical health, I go to fucking, to Vitamin Shop and GNC. I might spend like $300 on supplements. You know me, what I
really
stay.
thought they was gonna
Yeah.
say baking soda
Yeah, like get the fuck
and
out.
make the paste for the toothpaste.
You can do that. You can do
Right?
that
They
too.
said underarms.
That's what I'm saying. I know you must.
People that do that, and you know,
This is,
shit
but this
don't
is
work
same
for
people.
everybody.
But this is same people with powder. She probably got powder on her neck. Probably got powder on her neck. Again, you on that 70s shit, and the powder was giving motherfuckers cancer. And you got powder on your neck. You got musty titties, and your underarms is boofing.
That shit got baking soda under her titty.
You know, fucking baking soda. Get the fuck out of here. Like, we not doing. Listen, Tony, I got a lot of love for you because you here with me. But Tony, you might, that baking soda, you definitely got that I want to be alone cologne on. Straight up and down. I use different deodorants because, again, I know my body, right? I know my body, I know my pH, and I know my chemical makeup. So certain shit don't work for everybody. Certain people, I can't wear gel deodorant. Any gel deodorant, I want to be alone cologne. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that get out the shower, if they don't put on deodorant, yo, smell like a box of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, speed stick, that shit ain't for.
Quite a few bunkies. Like, son, you just got the shower. How you still smell
That's what
like
I'm saying.
ass?
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
Come on, yo.
So again, I'm just one of them people.
Nah. And they towel. Oh, like what the fuck you got going on?
Nah, you gotta.
And you see them, look at there.
Yeah, so I'm going to listen. I go to vitamin shop, bro. I go to vitamin shop. I might get my little bottle of noni juice. Take a cap full of that. I got my mangosteen. Take a cap full of that. I got goji berries. You ever eat goji berries? Shit is not cheap. That shit go on my smoothie. In my smoothie,
none of that shit is cheap.
This is what I'm saying. But again, you're gonna die. What happened to your money when you go?
It goes up in the air.
No, it ain't. My shit going with me. And I'm gonna make sure it's all gone before I go. I'm gonna leave a little something for who I want to leave shit for, but I'm living. You know what I'm saying?
That shit going. That shit it don't matter.
Nah, that shit. But you're supposed to, again, I'm not living like I was in the 70s, bro. I'm not living like that no more. I can't live like that. Like, I didn't bust my ass, work this hard.
And you'd be surprised that there's people that still live on that good time shit.
Like my brother.
I'm like, yo, this is 2020. You gotta stop.
Yeah, rest in peace to my brother. Like, he used to straight up and down go get money orders. I'm like, money order? Yeah, I gotta pay my bills. Yo, you can pay that shit online right now. You going to get money orders? Nah.
Yeah.
And I'm
money orders is official.
Fuck that, bro. And I'm gonna do.
Listen, official.
And I'm the type of person. Look, I'm on some cologne shit. I got oils. I got colognes. I just gotta. When I do it, I'ma do it. You know what I'm saying? I'ma do it. Everything gotta be top notch and not beyond my means. You know what I'm saying? But I work hard as a motherfucker. So if it got something to do with my health, so I'm going to get my motherfucking noni juice, my mangosteen every month. Every month, like a weekend out of the month, I detox. You know what I'm saying? I might fast. I drink smoothies every day. So the smoothies that I make will have banana, strawberry, hemp seed, chia seed, goji berries. And I use water. I don't use milk. I use water, ice, and dates. So the dates is going to make it sweet. And then sometimes I might get some dragon fruit and throw it in there or some mango. I drink that shit was one of my meals. You know what I'm saying? So I just be on some different type of time. And just for me, like, I worked hard. And people don't know the mental duress you be under to create content. You know what I'm saying? They just think this shit is easy because you see people doing certain shit. Nah, I just take... certain shit. I take my ginger. I take I take ginger. I take B complex. I take motherfucking what's the other shit I take? I take black seed every day. You know what I'm saying? And then some days I might take a day off, drink mad water, but then I go into my shit. I might take about 20 supplements over the course of the day. You know what I'm saying? Take 10 and then take another. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, because again, it's not guaranteeing that I'm going to live forever, which I know I'm not. But you have to give yourself a chance. You understand what I'm saying? You have to give yourself a chance. You have to give yourself, you got to put yourself in the game. And that's just really it. You know what I'm saying? You have to put yourself in the game, and you have to, you know, I take CMOS every day too, but like I said, I take all that shit. I take collagen. I take, you know what I'm saying? I take a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just drink a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? I drink a lot of water, and I try to get rest, because one of the things that most of us are sleep deprived. You know what I'm saying? Because when you are an entrepreneur, one of the things that you really can't get is sleep, adequate sleep. That means that deep sleep. So your phone is always ringing. This is happening. This going on. You're thinking about content. You're thinking about different shit.
Phone
you know
always fucking on.
Yeah. So my whole thing is, like I said, I just got a routine. You know what I'm saying? I just got a routine of how I do and how I do shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, like I said, when I go out, I gotta smell good. It ain't about the best gear, but I got, you know, my audience give me new clothes every day. You know what I'm saying? So I got, you know,
they ain't give me no damn clothes.
Well, I've been in it for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Kelly Vaughn.
Yeah, I got
damn
candles
and all that.
And you know,
since you want to enjoy and spend and collect and technology and all that, where them ladies at? Listen, Kelly, I need some of that stuff too.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Kelly Vaughn, Ballhead, V, Brown Girl from Boston, Tierra, all y'all. Where y'all at?
You come in the crib, I go to Bath and Body Works. I get them wallflowers. They got some shit called eucalyptus rain.
Why you go to Bath and Body Works fell off?
Absolutely not.
They don't have the lemon verbena no more. The lemon lime verbena. They deaded that.
Yeah, but they got other shit though.
Nah, that other shit is not hitting.
Nah. A eucalyptus rain candle and the wallflowers, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. And I got a multivitamin, herbs, what's it? I said herbs, sound like that. The herb spot, lace me with some stuff. You know, they got alfalfa in it. Different, like I said, just different supplements. You don't have to take them every day, but you know, just some days you take it and, you know, my energy be up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, and I'm gonna give y'all a jewel. This could be TMI for some people, but this is for the brothers real quick. Your money ain't right, fuck with that black seed, bro. Fuck with that black seed.
It don't matter if they fuck with the black seed or not. If they fucking cuss these. That's when your money ain't right.
Yeah,
when you're cussy, when you drinking, when you smoking, ain't working out.
No, that
if you get rid of all of that, your money should be right.
No, but that Henny is that's good for your money too. It used to be for me.
Oh man, listen.
When I used to drink, Henny,
I wouldn't know about Henny.
Henny,
I tell you
fuck around. And when I go get my smoothie, I go to a special spot.
You put Henny in your smoothie?
No, I don't drink, nigga. I'm just saying, when I go get my smoothie, I get the particular place that I go, they put sea moss in my smoothie and and soursop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I take beet supplements, and I'm telling you, I just be on some different type of shit. So when you be seeing these dudes and they always talking about their health and all that shit, and they got a brown tooth in their mouth and all that shit, you like, my nigga, you ain't healthy. Your jib game, you know, is crazy. But I'm telling you, my thing is, reason why I'm saying this, when you go in somebody's house, which I don't invite people to my crib and nobody know where I live, but when you go to somebody's house, depending on how it smells, how long you're gonna stay there. If it smells good and it's inviting, you could unwind. If you go in a nigga crib and it smell like cat box, you know what I'm saying? Or Rover back there licking his balls or something like that. You like,
hot jackal ass.
Yeah, it smell like a
jackal. Yeah, Serengeti running. That's what a lot of people house smell like, hot jackal ass.
Yeah. So that's just, so my whole thing is, you know, I just be on that. Just, you know, my shit gotta smell good. Like I was sitting there the other day. I'm like, yo, I just want to go to the movies, even if I go by myself. You know what I'm saying? Sitting in them flicks is a whole different atmosphere from sitting in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I get my soursop. When I go get my other smoothies, I get this dragon fruit smoothie. Fire. Yo, give me 2 shots of ginger in that. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know the way. I just know my way. And what I do work for me. if I get a little too, if my weight fluctuates, because I know I've been bullshitting, I eat, I could lose that shit just like that. Just got everything down to a science. And when you know your body, see, knowledge of self is not a doctrine. Knowledge of self is knowledge of you, self. You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Some people know you can't really fuck with them breads and them pastas and them starches. You know this shit gonna stick to you better than other people.
Yeah.
Some people could eat that shit all the time.
All day.
Yeah, some people you can't do that shit. So you
Some
gotta
people
know.
eat a biscuit and that shit right.
Yeah,
on
word, exactly. So
you're like, damn.
yeah, so you
You
gotta.
was just in them jeans decent a little while ago. What
Yeah,
happened?
now you looking more like
Ate that
Larry Holmes,
goddamn
flabby
Cheddar
and
Bay
sick.
biscuit.
Yeah,
Your ass can't sit in the car right.
yeah. So you know you do what you gotta. You do what you do for you. You know what I'm saying? And dropping, going in that bathroom, hitting that toilet is essential too, because a lot of people, you know, especially women, they don't go to the bathroom like that. You gotta, I seen cats straight up and down eat their cat food in mid bite. They go to the cat box and come back and keep eating. So when you eat, that old shit is supposed to be pushed out. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta, that's through exercise, because even if you go to the gym, your stomach be bubbling out there. You like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then fluid, all that shit is ran by the fluid. So you gotta have a certain amount of water intake. You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain shit you gotta do. And then, like I said, for me, I drink dieters tea. I do different things. Like I drink Senna. You know what I'm saying? There might be a weekend where I say, I'm going to stay in the crib, and just drink. I'm going to Senna out this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because you could drink it up to like 10 days. Of course, I don't go that harsh. But the first day, I might drink 2 tea bags. Then the next day, I might drink two tea bags. And the third day, I'll drink 1. And then 1, I might reuse the other tea bag. You know what I'm saying? But only thing about food, when you say, you just take vitamin C or this got iron, you know how much of that shit you got to get a daily dose? So that's why it's called supplements. You know what I'm saying? Even with the I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's turmeric. You know what I'm saying?
Turmeric.
Bro, I don't know if it's turmeric or turmeric. I don't know what it is, but you got the shit with the
turmeric,
because you got it, but you got to get the one that got the curcumin in it, some shit. But again, bro, I just sit here.
Cumin.
Yeah, but no, it's not cumin. It's cura. It's with a K. No, CURCURMIN, something like that. But drink your teas. I can drink tea, and I don't use no type of sugar in it. That shit just be regular ass tea. I don't sweeten it.
No, we're not playing that game.
I don't sweeten it. I don't do no agave. I don't do none of that shit, bro. I just sit there and just drink my fucking tea and just relax. Because again, what I learned, this is what I did learn. When I changed my diet, it was not about taste. It wasn't about taste no more. It wasn't about taste. It was all about health. And most of the shit, you sitting there fucking with that razor, sound like a goddamn zapper or some shit like that. It's like he's sitting there. Yeah, so my thing was, when I started fucking with eating a certain way, it wasn't about the taste no more. It was just all about the nutrients that I needed. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I do it for. And even you said make your tea with distilled water, you have to be careful with distilled water, because some distilled water can actually dehydrate you. You know what I'm saying? Distilled water is a little different, but yeah, I don't use agave, I don't use honey, I don't use none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't use none of that shit. I just sit there and make a cup of tea. I could drink it. You know what I'm saying? Because
coffee, you ain't putting no sugar in no coffee?
I don't drink coffee at all, period. I don't drink coffee. I just don't like coffee. Because of the caffeine, and when I work out, I do pre-workouts. This is all the caffeine I need for
right, pre-workout got it. That's why I be telling everybody.
Yeah, pre-workout, you drink that shit.
You need a fat burner.
Yeah,
get your ass some Bustelo. That's it.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Yeah, you are absolutely right. But even when I go out, I don't drink soda. I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. I might get a cranberry.
I stopped that.
I might get a cranberry juice every now and again, but I don't drink cranberry juice. I don't like honey, because a lot of that honey shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the honey that you drink is not real. You know what I'm saying? And again, the still water does strip the minerals out your body too, and because when you do fuck with the still water, you be pissing a lot. You know what I'm saying, and that's is just flushing you. But I don't got it again, y'all. I don't have it all figured out, but I just do what work for me. And if I say, yo, I gotta lose 10 pounds by next week, I know how to do that shit like clockwork. But still eating, but now watching what I'm eating, being in a caloric deficit, and a lot of people cop out. And I know this shit ain't got shit to do with Bad Boy and all of that shit, but we pretty much done with that. But a lot of people, and sometimes, you know what I do? I get some ginger and boil that shit. Just drink that. Just drink the ginger water.
You're doing that shit throughout this pandemic.
Yeah, just drink some ginger.
Boiling ginger.
Like I got water. No, you go to my shit, bro. I got like oil of oregano. I got shit that people didn't even know.
That's the strongest shit.
Yeah, it'll fuck you off.
I was taking that oregano oil straight in the mornings. That shit is strong, man. That shit start coming through your pores and all that.
You just do a couple of drops though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even 3, if you do 3 drops straight, like you know, other people put it in a tea. You put 3 drops straight, 3 to 5 drops of that oregano oil, man, that shit had your throat on fire.
Yeah, I got oil of oregano. I got olive leaf extract.
And that's not cheap.
Oh, no, none of this shit is cheap. You know what I'm saying? I got colloidal silver.
People listening, that's another thing that, you know, since we're in this society, which is a death society, because all the behaviors and the habits increase your death by at least 60, 70%. If you want to live healthy, yeah, you won't have to pay for it. It's backwards like it's moving, but you're going to have to pick it. That oregano oil is not cheap.
Yeah, that shit like
None of these supplements
like
is cheap.
Yeah, but again, I just, you know, I just do, you know, I just got everything I need, you know, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So, you know, barring the trolls and the weirdos and people who just think, you know, it's cool to just say shit. Because, you know, I'm going to be real with you. Like, if you don't fuck with me, man, don't watch me. I'm not going back and forth with none of you weirdos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, weird shit. And especially since I've seen people that may come here and troll, but I know they going to other sites and paying for wrenches and shit
yeah.
This shit is real weird. It's all the way left.
Yeah.
That is the most disrespectful thing that I've seen.
Somebody said what exercises I do. Truthfully, I just love when I'm doing it. I love push-ups and I love walking. Sometimes I used to walk till my feet bled.
Exercises, okay. DM me on IG.
Yeah.
Pay the fee and you get some exercise. I got routines for your ass.
Well, everything is in Vitamin Shop. You got a lot of health food stores. You just got to be careful with some health food stores because they have a lot of off brands. And they mark shit up because they're not a franchise. So I fuck with Vitamin Shop. I get certain things from GNC. I like BCAAs from GNC. That's for recovery. But I definitely like Vitamin Shop. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm gonna go upstairs right now, take my little shot of mangosteen.
And do your thing. Yeah, I'm ready to do a little something. Like I said, I got some very important engagements in the morning.
Yeah, I got up early and shit. You know, early this morning. I thought I had to take the kids to school in the morning, and she like, "Hey, uncle." I'm like, "Hey, uncle, my ass, you gotta go to school." And they're like, "Oh, you don't gotta take them." I'm like, I got up early in the morning and shit. I was tired as hell. You know, so yeah, it is what it is. So yo, audience, I thank y'all. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go hard for the rest of the week. It's only Monday. So I'm gonna go hard. I actually have some interviews that's uploaded that I didn't make public yet. So I'm gonna go do that. And you know, just again, I don't have all the answers for health. I'm not a guru. I don't profess to know anything. Can't diagnose and treat you with shit. I just do what I do for me. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, make sure you feel your titties too. You know what I'm saying? You wanna make sure you ain't got no anything in your titties, and if you don't want to feel your titties, I will. You know what I'm saying? I come to your crib and do like little mammograms and titty checks for you. You know what I'm saying? So nah, I'm only serious. But yeah, on that note, man. Until tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll holler. And remember, remember, yeah, I'm about to find that J.R. Writer interview because the last time I said I was putting the J.R. Writer interview out, he actually texted me like, "Yo, we need to talk" and all that shit. No, my nigga, we not talking because you wasted my fucking time that day.
I said, man, anything that's a lie, the foundation is weak. I hate foundation is weak. Yeah. Fuck out of here, man. You said it, stand tall on it.
Ain't no baking soda under your arms. If you got that, you musty. No rubbing lemon under your arm. What, you want to walk around smelling like fucking country time and shit like that? And get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You want to walk around smelling like Arnold Palmer. You know what I'm saying? All that rubbing lemons on your arm. Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got sulfate in your hair. So you got a whole lot going on. You just got people nose just too busy.
Yeah,
you got sulfate in your hair, sulfur under your arms, lemons on your elbows, and all type of shit. And goddamn, you got
we not doing
some lubriderm on your knees. Like, what we doing?
Nah, I don't play with my moisturizers and shit though. Them shit's gotta be top notch, bro. I don't play with that shit because that should be some Dollar Tree shit. Your hands will still feel dry. I don't play that shit. But don't forget though, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which will be featured on www.doggydiamondstv. Hit me up on Instagram at doggydiamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Also, before I go, don't forget that Doggy Diamonds No Filter is an actual podcast. It's not just a YouTube show, is an actual podcast. So you can go to iTunes or Spotify or Apple Podcasts and just put in Doggy Diamonds No Filter, which you should already do. Or if you don't want to do any of those things, just go right to the description box. Everything is there. I will be back tomorrow with some more shit. Blizz, I'm going to close out the show. I'll holler at you later on.
Peace.
Yeah, so I thank y'all for joining me tonight. I haven't been on here for a couple of days. The last thing I came on here and told my extravagant Biggie story that I've been holding on to. It's a lot more, but I'm going to save some of that. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I need a haircut. That's what I need to do tomorrow, get a haircut and just relax, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go tonight, work out. Follow me on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds. I'm also on TikTok. I'm trying to get my TikTok followers up at Doggy Diamonds TV. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on everything. Salute to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. As usual, I'm going to end the show a little bit different tonight. I haven't played the outro music in a while. And I think I'm going to play that tonight. So where are we? Can I find it? Yeah, there we go. So it became the intro. His outro. Hit the share button. Also, they have something called clips, man. Clip, if you like a favorite part of the video, clip it and share it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Until next time, peace. Let's go. You are now watching Doggy Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.